Government, in fact, plans to crack down on cyber crimes. The Home Minister has announced Cyber Fraud Mitigation Center and 5,000 cyber commandos to be trained. Amit Shah has launched this key initiative for the cyber safety. He said cybersecurity is critical for national security. 46% of global digital transactions are now in India. A national registry of suspects will also stop future crime. Banks, telecom, IT, police must be on one platform to tackle this menace.
मित्रों, हम सभी जानते हैं साइबर सुरक्षा के बगैर देश का विकास इस समय में असंभव है। टेक्नोलॉजी से कई सारे खतरे भी आज सृजित होते हुए दिखाई पड़े हैं। इसलिए मैं मानता हूं कि साइबर सुरक्षा अब केवल डिजिटल दुनिया तक ही सीमित नहीं है। साइबर सुरक्षा राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा का एक अहम पहलू बन गया है, जिसके बगैर हमारी राष्ट्र की सुरक्षा भी करना असंभव है।
Let me go across to my colleague Uma Sudhir, who is joining us with more details on this. Uma, this has been something that at least at NDTV we have been highlighting, that an increasing number of frauds, especially people, in fact, due to the cyber criminals. Now, this initiative of the Home Minister, in fact, is a welcome step in trying to create awareness and also trying to tackle these crimes.
Yes, indeed. Cyber financial fraud especially are increasing exponentially, and if in 2022 we had about 10 lakh, that has grown in fact several times over in the last 1 year itself, and we are hearing almost every single day about huge amounts of transactions that are being lost, money that is being lost by people, and now of course there is the international angle to it as well of the cyber trafficking and cyber slaves. So 4 important initiatives that the Home Minister has announced at the foundation day of the I4C. I4C is of course the portal or the institution which is supposed to coordinate cyber crimes in the country, and as you mentioned, 5,000 cyber warriors in the next 5 years, and they will be in each of those central police organizations, state police organizations, personnel to be trained specifically in handling cyber crimes. The second one is the Cyber Fraud Mitigation Center, which is really one of its kind because it is going to bring together the financial institutions, the internet service providers, the telecom providers, the payment gateways. All of them come together with the law enforcement agencies, which is the police, and therefore that would be one platform that is able to deal with all these and also do the data analysis about the crime patterns, and the mapping of the crime can also be done through that. Samanvay is the third one initiative, which is supposed to do joint cyber crime facilitation, investigation and facilitation for the different states, so they can all share. The portal will be able to, the Home Minister very interestingly pointed out that there is now, it's not on need-to-know basis, but that they must share the information that is available to them with all the different other people, because while the cyber, by the states may have their borders in terms of policing, cyber fraudsters do not have, and therefore he has said that that's a very important step forward. And of course the suspects registry that the Home Ministry has announced, saying that cyber fraudsters are everywhere, and if you have a suspect registry, we will be able to at least prevent future crimes. Of course, in the same breath, he has also mentioned, like you said, 46% of digital transactions happening here, and therefore this becomes fertile territory for cyber frauds to happen. Back to you.